All right, Laura Escobar, what a privilege it is to get some time with you. You are that leader that I just have such high regard for because you truly care as a woman, as a Hispanic, as a leader in our industry. Just blessed to spend some time with you. So I know that everyone that's listening is going to be very interested in hearing what you have to say. So let's get started with, first of all, how are you?
Fabulous, fabulous, and so inspired and humbled by your kind words. Thank you so much, Casey.
God. Oh my God. I'm only imagining how busy you are right now. So I'll get to how are you right now and how are you and your leaders navigating this current market?
I would say gingerly, but that's not going to work. No. I think that just like everybody, we're going through a period of incredible growth. We're going through a period of constant change. And at Eagle, our leadership style has always been one of agility and innovation, right? So we test, we move quickly to scale new programs, new ideas, technology. And the agility served us really good so far in 2020 with the pandemic because we had to accelerate our roadmap. We had programs such as e-closings and find new ways to communicate, to connect and engage our associates remotely. That was definitely quite the challenge. But I'll tell you, Casey, I am so inspired every day by the resilience of our associates and their drive to learn more, to do more, to help each other. We're doing a lot with helping each other and everybody taking on additional roles.
It's interesting. I'm guessing, is everybody remote now in your company?
Yes, we have about 95% remote.
Wow. So is that new for you guys or has it always been about 95%?
No, it's very new. We had underwriting that was working remote. We had just started a processing pilot, if you will, working remote, but I've always been very apprehensive. Now I was just thrown into the deep end.
I think we will all, I'm sort of old school. I want to be around everybody. You think culture is created in person, but we've all had to make adjustments. So how are you driving your corporate culture remotely now?
This one I'm really proud of because I struggled with it. I'm what I call an in vivo type of leader. I'm like you. I'm very hands-on, touchy-feely, hug. If I don't get my hug, I'm not, my purpose is not met. So I love meeting with teams in person. I always did the annual road shows to connect to branches. I hold town halls, or used to. So during COVID, I knew that I had to find a way to connect with our associates. Now more than ever, I had to reinforce our culture, our vision, our values. So I took the Laura show to the web. And every Friday I do a short video and I talk about what's happening with the company. And recently I brought on different leaders. Every week I'll bring a different leader from a different department to share their story. What's their secret sauce? What is it that they do for this company? What's going on behind the scenes? I also host a bi-monthly, what we call the Rockstar series, where we have associates that they tell us about their contributions, they tell us about their family, they tell us who they are and what they do, and what are their superpowers or super sauce, or secret sauce rather. And we share it with the rest of our organization. But our newest one and one that I'm probably most proud of is our Yammer contest. Yammer is our social enterprise platform that we've been proud to, throughout the quarantine, really take it up a notch. We've asked our associates, we started with send in your masks. What do your masks look like? So we got some really cool masks. Then we asked them in the first month, share with us your desk. Where's your workspace? Wow. Great opportunity to realize that we needed to get people some desks and chairs because they were working in some really wild environments, a lot of garages, right? And I want to share that one of our favorite was a photo contest where I asked the associates' children, tell us what COVID-19 and show us what COVID-19 means to you. Very compelling and moving pictures that just told us so much about what these kids are going through. So I believe that we are connected. We have a stronger bond. As a result of COVID, this company has come together as a family like nobody can believe. We're remote, but we're connected.
What a beautiful story. I love that. Thank you. I'm going to steal that and take that to my associates because we're doing every Monday, we have a word of the year. called Ascend is our word of the year. And every year we create a new one. And it's about how will we ascend as human beings, as people, to our customers, continue to climb. And so we're doing a thing called Know Your Sherpa, which is the Sherpa is the one who guides you on the trail. And so we're getting to know one another. And so we're doing every Monday, someone tells their story. So we want to get to know our Sherpa. So everybody, and so talk about creating connection and really being authentic and transparent. We're getting to know each other at a whole different level because we're all on the screen. And so
I
it's
love it.
beautiful, but I love that going to the kids. God bless
Yeah,
you.
yeah, it's amazing what a picture will tell you.
Mm.
And it was funny because the parents learn so much from what these kids have not been sharing verbally, right?
Yeah.
And we're expressing through art. It was really, really interesting. We learned a lot.
Mm. All right, so let's just end very quickly with what's the greatest priority that you're working on today that you think is going to shape your organization's future success?
Yeah, I think that we're all in the same boat. It's called talent acquisition. It's one of everybody's top priorities, but obviously I'm looking for processors and underwriters and closers and so many other roles to help us, excel in this high volume market.
Sure.
But I think that what separates us is we're, one of the largest home builders in the country, and the demand for new home construction is a path of sustainable growth, right?
Right.
I can't think of a more exciting time to be part of our industry, but on top of that, to think that the career path is there. And like I mentioned earlier on how we're remote, but we're connected, and it's the heart of our recruiting campaign. We're recruiting mostly remote talent. So I imagine that joining a new organization virtually has to feel challenging in itself, right? But we're investing really heavily to ensure that our associates feel included at the Eagle family, and that everything that they need to succeed is going to be connected to them through technology, through virtual hangouts, our executive communication, coaching. I always say I have an open virtual door attitude. And we're always connected. We're always available to everyone. The only thing that I ask all associates is always have your cameras on. I don't care if you don't have makeup on. I don't care if the dog's running around. Let's be authentic and let's be who we are. So cameras on. We're all working together to help more and really to provide and the people achieve homeownership. It's our end goal.
Right. Cameras on is how you connect. Voices
Absolutely.
Are just voices. There's not a face. There's not connection with the eyes, with the physical element of us where we can just see our surroundings. So kudos to you. And I think I love that. Cameras on. Such
cameras on. And think about it, Casey. You have a challenge with the amount of volume. You're trading with consumers. You have your camera on and you talk to a customer. You say, I'm sorry I didn't return my phone call. Or you're not approved yet because underwriting is a couple of days behind, but let me share with you why. And I'm looking at you eyeball to eyeball. It's much more difficult than on a phone call where somebody has either an attitude or a situation. You can relate when you see my 3-year-old running around or my husband saying, excuse me, the dog's lost or whatever it is. So cameras on has taught us so much of how to communicate.
Well, you know what? You've got such words of wisdom and great tidbits that I know the industry at large is going to appreciate. And there's no doubt why you are in the role you're in. And congratulations again to continue to represent great leaders in our industry. Thank you for this little bit of time. And we'll stay connected. And of course, I'll reach out again soon.
I appreciate you.
Take care.